Well, there's always a place for humor in sports. So Rich Carey has a couple of fun stories he'd like to share on the matter. Here's this week's Carey's Corner.
One of the most popular parts of the Reader's Digest magazine is a section entitled, "Laughter is the Best Medicine." With this in mind, I offer for your listening pleasure today a couple of humorous anecdotes that came to me from two old friends. George, a man I taught and coached with at the high school level many years ago, told me this one. A baseball coach, frustrated with his young charge's failure to follow the fundamentals of the game, called a special team meeting. He told the boys he was going back to the basics as he held up a baseball in front of him. "Guys," he said very deliberately, "this is a baseball. Any questions?" One kid raised his hand and said, "Yeah, coach. Can you go a little slower? A little slower." This is a true story, of course. Here's another one. This one comes from Donald, a former college classmate and secretary of our class. At one point during a game, the coach called one of his 9-year-old baseball players aside and asked him, "Do you understand what cooperation is, what a team is?" "Yes, coach," replied the little boy. "Do you understand that what matters is whether we win or lose together as a team?" The little boy nodded in the affirmative. "So," the coach continued, "I'm sure you know, when an out is called, you should not argue, curse, attack the umpire, or call him an SOB. Do you understand all that?" Again, the little boy nodded in the affirmative. The coach continued, "And when I take you out of the game so that another boy gets a chance to play, it's not a dumb decision, or because the coach is a poophead, is it?" "No, coach." "Good," said the coach. "Now go on over there and explain all that to your grandmother." Until next week, this is Rich Carey reminding you that at Carey's Corner, you always have someone in your corner.